This is going to be a video recording I am posting on YouTube about my theory of a theory on a book and story as old as time. The theory of my theory from what I've seen and starting to feel is that this was all foretold by Zusipu himself. He actually designed it. Now that is a theory again that I have from what I have seen about this war of the gods and the tree of life that I know to be true of these things. But think about this in theory, about what I've seen and who I met when it was a vision of this black god lion that destroyed the council of the gods. And it's what I am suspecting. Again, I say this a lot, but there was a lot of very big tree and a very big lion, and it had a lot of hearts, and the face of the person on the tree and the tattoo skin was the same as a man that I had met on the internet, helping me out, and in a moment of intense stress and turmoil that I was tested under, there was a snapping opinion where I come out and told them that I was the wicked tree switch, a bear that was attacked by Zeus wrongly in an insecure setup and a lie from his brother and his wife. If this theory is correct and they died in Hades, ran down here and tried to start a lie, Zeus would have carried on in the honor of humanity and respect down here until the truth was to be known. And Zeus would not have allowed the truth to be seen or the truth to be known without forecasting it and guiding it further. Zeus was always a good god and a man to be respected. His ways of teaching this world are correct. His ways of everything are correct, because I agree with them too. And I see that it was a testing to be made if it was true. That Zeus himself would have set the goals and set the task and even set every trap. For that is the way that he makes a hero. And if there was a hero to beat him, it would have been in heart and soul. If he doubted, he would have made a plan to trip and everything's rule. So he did rule as Jesus in the ways that were good, the ways of the old, the ways that were understood, and then he misguided everything because that's what his brother and wife said that was there to attack. This is again just a theory, but what if it is exactly that? Because let me say again another thing that makes me laugh, that the only time that I surpassed that I was not only when Zeus got scared of what he seemed to know to be real, then when I seen it and knew and seen that black-eyed lion, he said that I did good. It wasn't in rage, it was when I chose to cross back over with Zeus and everyone, and instead of fight, to have fun and fucking make merry and drink and laugh and just give up on this stupid fighting. And I swear to you that that was the truth, and that is how you make a new world and new board, and a new way is to say, let's get rid of the lie and still have fun with this and continue it on. And if this is the underworld waiting to be run by the true ruler of everything, then Hades is getting scared as hell, and Titans might be released from the pits. Who knows what the truth is, but I think it is coming out to play in Zeus's plan. I know this sounds immaculate to say that it is a recovery role of a role reverse played, but there really could be an intellectual level of hell and the tree of life, and they were waiting to see if someone would come and see if it was right. Based off the principles, he would have ran out of food. And that is ignorant. It is the tree of life, and the Care Bear was a vegetarian. The black-eyed lion being a bear, a vegetarian bear that cared for the world. So then Zeus would have him killed here and left with all the power and put with one of the most ferocious beasts that eat things just like he was supposedly eaten. And the monstrosity of the earth angels, the hell's angels, the dark angels who live within this world that would not be complete the whole world, but a mimicking image of that there is, because gods were sent here incorrectly and are trying to figure it out. And their only way to figure it out is to get back the truth that they was taken from them when they died against the unholy strike against the Care Bear. And again, this is a part of hell that could be to make souls in a much better place in a way, and we are invading their home with this God territory. And this could be a home in a dimension that is not even needed, for it is gods that are controlling this outcome and illusions, because they are in a struggle and a conflict of the more that they do not understand how to get out and what happened and why they are not reincarnating. You are not reincarnating or coming out because your souls have to come forward and answer for the lies that have been done, and the fight for the number one must be done. Ares did not die. Hades did not die. There could be more than one god that is actually alive that must either agree to submission or fight. There was a very big wronging done that will be made right. And let's do it with fucking and fun and party and peace and leave this place be and make it back as it was ordered to be. Freeing the earth angels from all of their tasks and giving them equal rights as promised. If you were wrong and this was right. And they know the truth, the real ones do, but they don't mind carrying on, I believe. Again, the concept of that this could be a part of the recovery of souls and being misused for those to test a lie of one of the rulers of these layers with the soul of one of these warriors, these champions. And actually the big lie is that this man's body, soul, is not bad, y'all. He is indifferent for this world and understands it, but he has always loved and protected it. And being the head and not knowing where it's from and being called a Care Bear is just a little, with the visions I've had, is something that makes sense. And that means that the ruler of hell agreed to this. I wonder who that would be. The real ruler over it all. Wouldn't it suck if it was a Care Bear? Boy, Hades would be in a big pit of fire. I do not know what it is, and this and again is a spiritual aspect of truth and knowledge I have seen and know to be. I do not know it to be true or correct, for it is seen in actions that have happened. Unexplained actions, people on the phones that look exactly like the flesh and skin hanging from the tree of the dream I had. There is talk about it being Fuchsius, the next heir to the sun god. And he was Sunshine Bear, my favorite bear. You know, it could very well be that. So Sunshine Bear and Lucifer are both light creatures. And Lucifer was light on this whole time, so who's to say Sunshine Bear is not either? The true fact is, I do not know the head's name or where it comes from, though I am getting blue people hints from the universe that this is something to be. And I believe the truth is to see who the false prophet actually is. And Susie Poo come down to hold testimony to it. He is the Jesus who has led the ways. He is the God that brought all of this to that. This is a form of the world that is purgatorious. I believe it's another form of the veils. And just like Valhalla, just like the island, except this is the one that gods went to. The direct connection from here goes up to the cartoon world, the real world, that I heard was real world. And the keys to getting out and understanding everything is the codes of light that I obtained. Where the Care Bear was the bright soul of light. And the ability to know you are holding opposite power and saying to hell with it, let's dance.